Hello, hello, hello.
Hungry root makes sticking to my anti.
We're gonna turn that volume off. Yep. How are we, guys? How are we? We're gonna do some things tonight. I don't know what we're doing, but we're waiting on Haley. Hello, whoever's to watching. Let's see. Hey, Alyssa. Funday. Funday. Crochet. Live with Haley. Hey, Brito. That's supposed to be a hashtag, not a three. Yep. How are you guys? Puppy. Face. Thing. Interesting. No. Burritos here. Trying to hustle inventory. Alyssa, good, feeling good after your trip? Yes. A bit tired today. Just all the traveling and all that. Oh, let's fix this. Let there be a retouch. I feel better. Hello, Angelina. Oh, okay. Sorry I'm running late, guys. I took a nap. Of course I did. And when I woke up from said nap, I needed to eat something before anything else. So I went ahead and did that. I had some chicken wings. That was nice. Don't mind the background. It's kind of a disaster at the moment. Like, my laundry needs put away. Clearly, my treadmill thingy isn't getting used. I got my box of polyfill and some yarn. Yes, naps are the best. Hello, DJ. How are you? Happy Sunday. I'm drinking some body armor. Strawberry banana. It's yummy. I want to pronounce that as Deidre. Hello. How are you? DJ's dealing with 90-mile-per-hour winds here in Wyoming. So just another day. Great. Yeah, we've been having some serious winds up here as well in PA and Ohio. Saw dog, are you having a good day? I am. I just woke up from a nap. It was I did some productive things today. I cleaned the kitchen. Well, we had like a 6-foot table put up in our kitchen for baking or something a while ago, and then it never got put away. So then it just ended up being the dump zone. So yeah, I got that all put where it needed to go. So there's that. And my niece came over to visit today, so that was fun. Um, Prior to that, like, it took me forever to wake up this morning. Like, I just was so tired. I would think I got out of bed before 10, which those of you who know me, no, that does not happen. But I went to bed at like I laid down at like 7:30 last night. Didn't end up falling asleep until after 10, and then actually slept through the night. Um, so yeah, I woke up before 10 o'clock this morning, and I just couldn't get with it. I had a really bad headache, whole thing. Alyssa, I have too many whips that need to be finished, but that is for the month of April to worry about, right? Yeah, that's can you see my baskets over there? I have a lot of whips too. Ah, dang. I don't know if I like this angle, honestly. Burrito says bad winds here too. Yeah. Alyssa, you had a busy travel week, so of course you'd be exhausted, right? Yeah, because well, here's Haley. Hello.
Hi, you don't answer my text. I text you at 6:46 to text me when you were ready so I could come in here and be ready when you sent the email.
Sorry.
You do it every single time. I'm like, what's the point of texting you?
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Okay,
I
but
didn't
here's my thing. Were you on your phone?
no,
Not here's the thing.
no, I was
Okay, was your
downstairs.
phone by you on loud?
No. My
Okay,
phone
then that's the problem.
my phone is never volume up. Ever.
Okay, well, normally you're like, I don't see it because it's not right by me. I at least have an excuse. My phone is right by me, so I at least see it. I may not hear it, but I do at least see it.
That's right. Rito says it's a surprise every time.
No, look, y'all, I do a lot for our friendship. The least I can do is on nights that we go live, she keep her phone by her at least. So when I text her like, "Hey, I'm sitting in the couch spending some time with Cody," you could text me. Be like, "Hey, I'm at my at desk." That would let me know that you're ready or you're about to be ready. Because anytime I try to get ready before then, I'm sitting here for 20, 30 minutes.
You're right.
So,
Yeah. What took so long? Honestly, like I texted you when I woke up from my nap and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go eat and get ready. And I made 3 wings. Of course, they're the huge wings because Chris brought them home earlier. It took me forever to eat them. I don't know why. I wasn't talking. They are messy. I don't know. No, 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 no.
well, if you don't know, then I definitely don't know. Oh, but I have started the challenge. I am making a Titus.
Ooh.
I think this represents me very well.
I don't know what represents me.
Or, like, make something you like. Make something that, in your favorite color.
We could do that.
Something that represents you doesn't have to be like an animal. I'm just a turtle person, and I was going to use up some of this purple yarn because as I was winding yarn, I was like, I don't have much of this left. I'm just going to use it up so that way when I place my order, I can get me a new breeding skein. So,
Mm-hmm.
so, and then like I had almost a full skein of this. So I was like, we're going to roll with it. We're just going to see.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But I have
David.
studied
Oh,
I have studied all day long, so from 10 till 1, I will be out of commission. My phone will be off. I will
Tomorrow
be
morning.
testing tomorrow.
Okay.
Because,
Wish me
tomorrow,
luck.
yeah, thank you. Well, I was looking at it, and I've been looking at it all day, and 60%, 70% says is when you get your passing score.
Mm-hmm.
My highest one that was as of today was 77%. I was at 69% on the last practice test. Fingers crossed. This is it. And I don't have to worry about it anymore and not have a headache.
Mm-hmm. I also hope that the test is just a little bit easier than the practice test. Like, sometimes I think that they make those practice tests intentionally so hard. So let's hope.
Thanks, Bria.
Why did you retract it, Alyssa? I was gonna pin it. Okay, so let's see. David said, wow, I have a room that looks like yours. My wife knits big time. So we both crochet. I do a little bit of knitting. I'm learning. But yes, this is the yarn. Oh, it was spelt wrong. Whoops. Burrito says your turtle is pretty. David says yarn terms, stash amount beyond life expectancy. No. Listen, you know why we have so much yarn? Like, Haley from Crochet Corner showed me this. This is just how much yarn I have used to completion this month. Just this month. So if I can go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in 2 weeks, then let's say 16 skeins in a month, right? I have this won't even last me till the end of the year.
I mean, realistically, I don't have that much yarn like of one kind. Like if you look at Kat's, she has probably 3 kinds that she uses religiously when she's not in a wearable mood.
Mm-hmm.
And when she's in a wearable mood, we have 4, but that comes and that goes.
Yeah.
That's when she needs to just zone out and not worry about anything, and she'll just start making crop tops and have like 6 cups in a matter of 2 hours. So
For
she can make
real.
3 crop tops by the end of the night if she just sat there and got focused well enough.
We should do that at some point because I do have 3 sets of cups ready to roll downstairs.
And I'm really curious to make me a new one for the summertime because my one that I have, I don't know if it's going to fit anymore. Really. But that's something I can do, like that last month of maternity leave, come June. Just sit there and just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so for me, I have Parfait Chunky and Hobie, which are basically the same type. I have Burnett, which Burnett is broken into different sections, but which can kind of all in one section. Then I have Sweet Snuggles Light and Parfait Plush, which are the same.
Yeah.
Then I have and Chanel Home Slim. I do still have a few of those skeins.
Mm-hmm.
I have velvet yarn, a lot of velvet yarn for scrunchies. So on my next road trip, that's probably what I'll work on. I just didn't have hairbands for my last road trip, or that's what I would have taken. So,
Noted. We
yeah.
can both work out some scrunchies.
Yeah, I just didn't have them readily available. I have XL, and I think that's a mix of Sweet Snuggles and Parfait Chunky. I still have Big Twist Plush. and then my Premier Basics and Big Twist Pops. So like I have a lot of yarn in a lot of different categories. So you can't really like justify mine.
Exactly.
Like mine's not a good representation for anybody because I don't use one particular yarn, which is why I don't ever complain about like my hands and my arms and stuff hurting because I'm constantly using a different yarn for something. But it's because like the All from Jade stuff that I make, I use Parfait Chunky so I can put them in my $10 bin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then because most of the time you don't have to stuff those, you can just make the bodies to those.
Yeah.
Um, and then oh, except for her squid, I've never made her squid, so I don't know that one.
The little one or the bigger one?
The little B one. Yeah, she has
No,
a little one bring on Instagram.
I don't think you have to stuff that one.
Okay.
Hey,
'Cause
Bama.
hello. Um, I have never made it, so. And then like I have Premier Basics, and I will say this: some of the skeins you can pair with Bernat, but to me, Premier Basics is more of the flatter baby Bernat, not
Mhm.
regular Bernat. To me, anyways.
I
So like
agree.
if I'm using regular Bernat black, it's very hard to use Premier Basics white with it.
100%.
And like to me, the only baby blanket that's actually fluffy that I'm able to find in my area is the white. So I can pair the white baby Bernat with others, but I cannot with any other color. Which is so weird. Why that one color is different for me, I have no idea.
I
Most of
don't know.
mine come out fluffy. I'm so ready for a haircut.
And it's just going to keep getting longer and longer.
I mean, like legit, it's already down here. I would hate to see it straight, like completely straight, because it's probably gonna be like down here. Give it a
Mm-hmm.
couple of inches too.
Yeah.
I don't know. The end of April cannot come fast enough. That is when I'm getting my hair cut. I'm getting it colored again. Uh,
I've
there's a lot going
heard,
on in the town.
yeah, I'm going to catch up a little bit. But I've heard that Marshall's is really good already, and I'm excited to pick it up and start watching it. I'm also excited for Dutton Ranch to come out. They've just started the press tour on that one, so that's super cool too. Okay. I did not pin this yet. So, Alyssa, I got that message pinned. Let's see. If I didn't say it already, hi, John. Doing well. You know, I'm awake right now. We're good. Frida says a raccoon for her. Eats snacks, takes naps, and has dark undercircle eyes. Oh, I did too until I wiped my makeup away. Joshy, how are you?
Hello.
Long time no see.
I mentioned you a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, our guys are not coming in. Which
I
we
know.
know that Angel's husband Jace is having some rough times, so he is forgiven. But he is the only one we know that is like having rough times besides Bama Boy. Bama Boy has cleared that up for us, so we now know that two of our guys have things going on. But we all
I
just
feel
disappear
like,
on us. It like dawns on us like, where are they at? Where are our
yeah,
hype men? They are not in the chat.
exactly. We look forward to seeing you guys all the time. Crochet people, we expect to hang out with us. You know, that's the normal, right? But those of you who know nothing about crochet, You're just here for a good time, and we love it. Oh no,
The bottom
Joshy.
of the Lowe's. Okay.
Something tells me he doesn't mean the Lowe's store.
Oh, I know. It's just the way he spelled Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that's a play on word.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha ha.
Okay.
That was a dad joke moment.
It was, but it was great. He says autocorrect. Frida says, to David. Yeah. Your yarn hoarding wife sounds like fun. That's true. David, send your wife our way. Send her to hang out. That's right, Alyssa. Burning them skeins. Guys, do you know how much market prep I got done when I was at Haley's house and driving? That's disgusting, Dan. Disgusting. Alyssa, can you maybe get rid of that? Yeah, right?
Sorry, my face spoke for me then.
Mine too. It's disgusting.
I missed your face because I was looking for stitch markers.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I did 10 possum bodies. I did 10 booty frogs. I did 5 pigs, 5 sharks, 2.5 rubber ducks.
10 possums.
I said that one first.
Okay.
Then
4 crabs.
I did 5 crabs, but I gave one away to a little baby on the plane. Can somebody go ahead and just like hide Dan, please? I ended up doing 5 gators. And I think that's it. Oh, I did 2 plushy coast squids and a drift octopus and a half because I didn't have enough yarn. No, we had so much fun together, but we also had a ton of fun crocheting. Like, realistically, I spent a lot more focused time this time crocheting in travel. So, once I got to the airport, I had lots of time to just sit and wait. Lots of flight delays and stuff like that. And, getting to the airport early. And then once you're on the plane, like, both of the flights were an hour or 2 hours there and back. And then anytime that I got to ride in the vehicle, like from Haley's to Georgia, I was crocheting for most of that. And then I crocheted a little bit at Maria's, not a ton, but I was busy gabbing. And then once we got back to Haley's, we had so much cool stuff packed into the days that we were in Georgia that it was nice to just sit and do nothing but crochet. Like, Haley put on Zootopia 2, which was fun. The boys realized that is now on the TV, and they're very excited to watch it. I don't know if I actually watched Zootopia 1 until Haley put it on. So I watched it in reverse order. But we watched a lot of SVU.
Luck of the Irish. We did watch that movie.
We did. We watched Luck of the Irish.
St. Patty's Day weekend was coming up. We had to watch St. Patty's Day movie. That's the perfect time to watch that movie.
Yeah, and it's so cute. I like that movie a lot.
But I needed a movie that I didn't have to sit there and actually physically watch.
Yeah.
Because while Kat was sleeping, Cody missed like the first part of Zootopia 2. So we ended up rewatching it while you were sleeping in that morning. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, we watched it twice. So,
Well, I was so confused because when I come out, you were watching Zootopia, and it took me a while to realize that it was the first one. Like, are you watching it again? So I guess you already watched it again, and then we're watching something else. Yes, we had so much fun. Like, we went to the zoo, and we just took our time and got to enjoy everything. And we had some queso fries. You take some nice, like, queso cheese dip. Well, spicy cheese dip, I guess. Same thing. And, like, had it over some french fries, and that was really good. And honestly, I think my favorite part of the zoo was the meerkat. Because, like, it come right up on the glass, and it was running back and forth. It was right there. It was just so cute.
my favorite was the lemurs that were
Yeah,
playing tag.
that's true. That was pretty good, too.
That was probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
So,
I did not see any spiders in any of the things because, like, I don't do spiders. So, like, when you go to, like, the science museum stuff, all they have is, like, spiders. I'm like, I don't care nothing about no 8-legged creature unless it's stuffed.
so I bet that Haley was very glad when we were at the aquarium, and I was insistent on going in the insect part for Arthur's benefit, that there were, like, no bugs. I
As
don't
long
know.
as they're not spiders and they're not, like... Now, I would not have been okay with seeing, like, a big giant spider, but those little ones don't necessarily bother me because, as you can kind of see, if I wasn't interested in it, I walked away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were getting all the videos for your boys. I was like, I don't want to know what that is. I'm walking away.
Yes. Haley was very much, in that pregnancy era of, like, this ain't it right now. Like, nope. But yeah, then we went to the aquarium, and the aquarium was so much fun. We went with her uncle, and I think my favorite part of the aquarium was the whale shark swimming over top of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was so cool. But then it also we went to the dolphin show, and that was really cool too. And honestly, guys, like, I got so many video clips. I'm gonna put it into a video, and I think I'm just gonna put, like, eventually I'm gonna do, like, my travel vlogs with Haley. This time, Haley and I did not do a video together. Not one time. We did not, like, hop on camera and, like, hey, how you doing? Yada yada. So sorry. We were really enjoying each other's company.
That
But
wasn't the point this time, guys. Sorry if you were hoping for
yes,
that. I'm still going through October videos because, like, I have videos on my iPad, I have videos on my phone, and it's like, eh.
yeah,
So
yeah,
this time I was like, you know what? No, not gonna do that. So tomorrow's
yeah.
video will come out tomorrow afternoon for me. For last week, what I got done while I was waiting on Cat, I got a Gengar body done while I was at the house because I get up early. So I was up probably about like 7 that morning. Um, I went and got the 2 little purple skeins of yarn I had and worked up. I think I worked up 2 Gengar bodies, and then I worked
I
up
think
another
so.
one on in the car while I was waiting on her. Because I didn't know if she was gonna want a Red Bull or anything like that, and I knew I was gonna have to get gas, so I was gonna wait to do that when I picked her up because if she wasn't gonna drink the Red Bull, I didn't really need to buy it right then. So So we just didn't do that. And then I made a spider. Trying to think, what else did I make? I think travel wise, that's all I did. I've gotten now where like I get very car sick. And like my truck, like we didn't realize my transmission fluid was low when I left the house. So like I was like having to watch my truck because like my truck's never done stuff like that before. And I also had watched cats speeding because we were in Georgia and I have a vivid memory of when we graduated of these cops on the bridge marking you, and then they would signal to their buddies a mile up the road and you would get pulled over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I was having to watch that. And then like we were trying to navigate Atlanta. Oh, that was a whole ordeal. Atlanta is not for the faint of heart, people.
Everybody say goodnight to Chris. He's going fed.
It's been a rough week without you. He's probably like, I'm done.
Probably.
Well, tell him I
Both
said goodnight.
Haley says goodnight. And so does Alyssa. Yeah, he did not sleep this morning. He had a few hours of sleep and then he went to a turkey shoot. Right? Yeah. They don't actually shoot turkeys at a turkey shoot. FYI, people. Like, it's just shooting guns, basically, and probably winning prizes. And then they went out for wings, and then he come back, and then he had to go get his bowling ball fixed with his friend, and yeah. So, he's tired. But today is the first day of his next few days off. So there's that. But it was just such a good time. It was such a good time to hang out with Haley. We did not get a speeding ticket. Her transmission did not blow up while we were driving. We safely made it to and from. We got to meet Maria. It was so fun. And we also ate out at a melting pot.
Oh, so good.
It was so good. It was an experience. FYI, you and I need to go do that. There's one in Pittsburgh. So that is just, yeah, that was our time. It was a good time. But I still need to crochet something, don't I? What did I miss in the chat real quick? David said, my wife took me on a knitting cruise and I learned more about yarn than I ever knew existed. Good job. I don't want to go on a knitting cruise, but I would love to go on a crochet cruise. Eventually, we need to tie down those details. Because Haley and I were looking at it. I think there's one next February. I don't remember.
You can go on count out for that.
You say count
I'll
you out
the next February.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when it was. I think it's February, but we'll figure it out.
I can't for next year because it'll be baby's first birthday and we're going to the beach. So I plan on not having to drive at all, if you catch my drift. Because I will be officially done pumping everything. I won't have to watch what I eat. Saving up for that trip because I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Destin. Like, there's going to be a night where we leave baby with Pete, Papaw, and Nana, which is my mom and dad. And if Cody's parents come, we're gonna leave Sutton. My new niece, y'all, my sister-in-law did have her baby, so yay for that. She come in healthy, baby and all them went home. They did a belly test yesterday. She had her 2-day checkup today. So my mother-in-law and them made it back home safely yesterday. They did have to cut out, I think, a day earlier than what they wanted to because of the snowstorm that is apparently blasting up there.
Gross.
So yeah, and but yeah, so we went and ate breakfast with them. Of course, they got the baby something, so now we have more stuff. Oh. And for the girls who have not gone and looked in the Discord, I did post a picture of the rocking chair I got yesterday in there. And y'all, I'm so excited about it. It's one of those older glider rockers. It's not one of the new ones. So, yeah, I didn't really want to pay what they wanted for the new ones. The new ones, they wanted like $400. And I was like, why?
No.
Yes. I'm gonna hopefully sew. Fingers crossed, that's my next project. I'm probably gonna do that once like school ends for me. Like that last week of school because I will be limited on what I can actually do as far as that time goes.
What are
Glucose
you
test
planning on sewing?
cushion for the rocking chair.
Okay.
I will at least sew a cover. There's a button that come off and you can see where it was sewn in so that the cushion was pressed together and that's in one spot. But I wanted a little bit of a thicker cushion on it. I mean, they're good cushions. So until I can get them done, they work.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
I was like,
you find some cute like vintage poo fabric.
yeah. So we're gonna see. That's gonna be a sit down project. Hang on, tell you something. Good night.
Okay. Good night, Cody.
Good night, Cat.
No, you do.
Did he enjoy those leftovers?
I think so.
Yeah.
Girl, it's been a blur these last couple of days.
Oh, I get it. Maria says we talked so much my voice was almost gone the next day. It was great having you help me price my inventory for the fair. We did some work while we were together. We did not do as much work as Haley and I said we were going to do when we were together.
No, because when we got home, I was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up. Plus, we had my mother and father-in-law's dog, and she was very clingy. So, like, she was a whole thing. And if any of y'all, I've got to post a video in the chat of Cat playing with Ladybird. Ladybird's a whole personality in herself. So to have a timid, clingy dog, it's not my thing. Like,
I loved her. She was so sweet.
Ladybird and I match. Me and the other dog do not match. Because, like, I cannot have a dog that wants to just lay on me all day.
She does.
Wants to be
Lucy
petted 24/7. Ugh.
Lucy is definitely one of those timid, needy, like, don't know what kind of dog she is, but she looks like some form of, like, lab, bully breed, healer mix, maybe? She looks like a pit lab mix, but with those healer ears. They're not like shepherd ears because they don't go straight up, but they like come out to the side. She's just cute. She reminds me so much of the dog that I used to have, and She does. She just wants to lay all of her body weight on you. And she's just so needy of love. And she's just so sweet. And then Miss Bird Dog, Miss Ladybird, she will bark at you for sitting in her seat. And she will yell at you very loudly. And she will go and get a drink of water and then come find you and shake her head and slime you. I love Ladybird also, but she's also gross.
Now, mind y'all, Cat could have moved out of that spot, but then she would have been sitting next to me, which would not have been okay either.
No, she would have barked at me for sitting next to Haley. Her husband isn't even allowed to sit next to her. Please, no.
And I know what y'all probably thinking, oh, it's the pregnancy. No, she was like this way before.
No. Ladybird is firstborn child. Straight up.
Exactly. Ugh. But y'all, so the last thing I have to pick out for the baby's room is the changing table dresser thing that I need. Other than that, I have everything picked out. My mother and father-in-law are going to order my crib at the end of this month, so that will be in. So, oh, and y'all, we are on the countdown. Thursday marks week 26. So, we're on the countdown. We are downhill from this point.
Hi, Nathalie.
Hello.
Look at that, guys. I have 1, 2, 3 more skeins to add in to what I've used this month.
Yep. Cat was very productive. I did a mama chicken, 2 baby chickens, one of her spiders, a chikorita body. I finished the gator body the last
She
2
did one
days
of my
that she
pigs.
was here. But, I mean, I did get some crocheting done, but like I hadn't been like it's my top priority right now.
Yeah. This
So,
plugged in. Yes, Nathalie, I'm so excited. She said her first night market was great. What were some of your best sellers, Nathalie? Alyssa says, I think since you guys were on a holiday together, I got 3 elephants done and 3 peacock bodies made. Or not 3, 13 peacock bodies made. Listen, that is a great accomplishment there, dude. Trying to throw stuff away. David said was on a knitting cruise with the missus and found out that I was in charge when I didn't know anything about knitting. How did you end up in charge then? And now Alyssa's making a scrap can. I saw that picture and it looked fantastic.
also, ladies, go check out the Discord announcement. I know several of y'all have seen it and liked it. I did do a 7-day crochet challenge just because we kind of have been busy with tax season.
Hello?
I'm back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We are getting some weather, so the next
Okay.
2 hours is gonna be all kinds of funky. But what I was saying is that the last 2 months, I know we really haven't been doing any like monthly challenges and stuff like that we kind of set up for February. In January, we did a special like bonus week. We really didn't do anything for February, and then for when March came, we were already 2 weeks in. I was like, "Hey, girl, I feel like we need to kick this fun." I took a big break in February, which did me a lot of good. So, but I decided to do just a 7-day crochet challenge. Just help us kick this fun, get some new ideas going. Let's have some fun. Let's do some things we haven't done in a while. So go check that out. It's in the announcement. I did pin it. I don't know if I pinned it. I might need to go pin that. But anyways.
I just did it.
Okay. Just so that it's at the top of the page and you can find it. If you don't take photos, that's fine. I'm going to be taking some photos, hopefully. I'm not the best either at that. I just don't remember to take photos. So it's just one of those things, like, you either remember to do it or you don't remember to do it.
I typically take the pictures when everything's done, which ends up being my problem because it doesn't get done until I need it to be.
Yeah. So this week is just, let's have a little fun, let's challenge each other, and hopefully we can get a month of stuff coming back up in April. But if not, I'm thinking while we try to get inventory up, I'm thinking like some specific challenges may be in order instead of trying to do monthly challenges. Monthly stuff is fun, especially at the end of the year when we have a lot of holidays back to back to back to back to back. But then, like, there's not. Like, I threw the idea at Kat. There's going to be a night where we're going to gather all our scrap yarn together. And we're going to sit down and we're going to knock it out in the Discord.
That's
So
right.
whatever your scrap is. Because Kat has a lot of little balls and she didn't know what to make. I can figure that out for her. I'm going to help her figure that out. Because I look at the bottom of her thing and her little basket's got little balls of yarn. I'm like, either use them or throw them away. There's no point in it just sitting there collecting dust.
Do you know why I keep those little balls of yarn? For when I run out when I'm making something, and then have a little bit of that I can add to it, and it works. April 10th is Alyssa's cutoff date for market prepping, as the first market is April 18th. So the 10th will be the night she redoes her inventory sheet as her old one got corrupted from transferring the hard drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're also going to do that one night. I would like to do that one night in April for us who are doing the Ohio State Fair. Us all getting in the Discord and, like, sharing our spreadsheets and, start looking at where everybody's at. What is everybody making? Are we making the things that we didn't have for last year? Like what are we missing at this point? So that way, if you're like, hey, look, I know I signed up to make this. I really don't think I'm going to have time while I'm trying to meet this amount goal. Cool. Great. That lets us know ahead of time before, like, the final check-in. Because when May comes and we do that check-in, like, we need to know, like, hey, who's all got what, who doesn't have what, and what do we need to be making?
Yeah.
Because I know I have a market in May. I know Kat will have markets in May. I know a few of y'all will have a few markets in May. So we just need to make sure that we are keeping track of, like, hey, do we have a horse put aside? Do we have several of these put aside? Do we have several of these? Okay, what style are you making? Okay, we don't have this style, so let's figure that out. So
Right.
I figured we'll have a couple of nights of those where we're literally just going through inventory. And that means if you're not participating in the Ohio State Fair, doesn't mean you can't. We're just going to be talking about, like, hey, do we have elephants? Do we have this? Do we have this? Do we have this? Do we have this? Like, going down our list.
Right. It'll just motivate you to make things with us. You know, make
Yes.
what we're making. Let's hang out. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing there is that we have all had things happening in our lives lately, and it's been hard to Discord. It's been really hard to get in it together and, you know, get stuff done. We've all got a crap ton of stuff, mental load, regular life load, all that, and it's just not been at the top of our priority mental health wise. And I don't know about the rest of you guys. I know that a lot of you have been saying that you want more Discord time. I agree. I also want more Discord time. So if we can, you know, try to work our way back into that, that would be super cool.
Also, y'all, if you say you're gonna hop in the Discord, just hop in the Discord and do the at everybody
Mm-hmm.
because that's the best way to get somebody's attention. You know, we don't know when everybody's gonna be free or whatever. But, you know, if you don't take the chance of just hopping in, I know I've done it where I've sat in there saying, like, I'm going to get in the Discord. I'll sit in there for 30 minutes, and then if nobody shows up, then I'll just leave. But at least I give people time to come in.
Yeah.
And that's really what you need to do. Someone's going to have to initiate it. And sometimes that can't always be Kat and me. Like, y'all are going to have to, like, come on. You're going to have to, like, pull us out of our rabbit holes. Like,
Yeah.
I am 6 months pregnant. Kat is about to hit full-on market season come April because she's going to be booking markets every weekend as much as she can.
Hopefully not.
But, well,
Hopefully not.
well, if the big ones don't turn out as well as they do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, you know, Kat's going to be trying to make a lot more money and stuff. So, like, I need y'all to, like, ooh. I have a stink bug flying around in here. And
Okay,
he just hit my ear.
No.
I'm going to curse Eva. She does send her stink bug to my craft room.
You gotta send her a text.
I
No,
definitely will.
the Discord's not open to just anyone. It's a Patreon perk. It's $5 a month. You know, if you're a crafty person and you want to come hang out and just chat day to day, that's what we do. Like, we talk most days in the Discord. And not as much lately because life has been lifing, but we do hang out a lot in the video chat space. David, you are so fine. I know lots of straight guys who crochet or knit or do crafty things. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
No.
Being crafty does not mean that you are gay or bi or any of that. And even if it did, so what? Really? Yes. I know Alyssa and Aaron have been really good about trying to hop in the Discord on a regular, like, yell at us guys. Just like, hey, let's go. Yeah, don't be afraid to use that at everyone.
Don't yell at me. Because if you come
No,
off at me the wrong way on the wrong day, or like if I'm driving, like, I'm gonna be like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to right now? Like,
that's right.
Like, Kat got a real taste of pregnant Haley. And for those of you who saw my blow up very early on in my pregnancy, Kat knows exactly why I warned her about things.
Yes. Haley has very big, sudden feelings. And, you know, after the next day, they may not feel quite as big, but they're still there. But the baby does what he wants. Straight up. He's in control here. That's what we're saying. Haley cannot be held responsible for how her face reacts right now.
My face, my attitude, or anything like that, because, like, even my coworkers are like, some days won't even come and approach me because they're like, your face screams, don't fuck with me right now. And it's like, no, that's not the case. I said, during the day, he's pretty calm. But at night, it's a whole other ball game. Like at night, like he ain't playing around. So that's why I tell y'all, you cannot trust pregnant Haley hormones and like for once I'm on a strong prenatal and my body is like, you are fucking me up. Like we don't take medicine like this like on a regular. Like why are we taking this much medicine?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bama boy,
Yep.
being a construction worker or a contractor or a welder, um, even a lawnmower person, like people who cut grass and do all that kind of stuff, y'all are all artists in a different way as well. Yes, I do agree.
100%.
I just read your comment, and the baby is doing fine. We go for the glucose test, not this week, but next week. Fine.
You, Alyssa.
You can keep that. I don't want that weather.
David, we found out this weekend, and granted, Haley probably already knew this, but Haley's not a fan of calamari right now, if ever. But apparently it's very smelly right now. Yeah.
And then Kat was talking about all kinds of things. I'm like, look here, you are going to make me sick.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
We're not going to mention it on live. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I don't want to gross out
Probably.
any of the people in the comments.
Oh. Well. You are getting warmer. What is calamari? Calamari is seafood. It's like Chris says fried squid.
Yeah. But that's really the only thing I've noticed that actually has bothered me during my pregnancy.
You know, Chris doesn't get calamari quite often, and it does not usually smell as strongly. Like when that hit the table, even I was like, "Oh, this is not going to be a good time for you." Like it was strong.
I just have to
David,
stuff her.
David, you got to send your wife a text. I love your turtle. It's so cute. Yes, Bama. I also have a seafood diet. Yeah. You don't like Chipotle?
See, and I'm a Mexican food type person.
Do you know how sad I was when we left Maria's house and realized that we left our food on the table?
I was so sad.
Like,
Salsa. Like that was what I was worried about. I left the salsa in the cheese dip. Like I wasn't worried about my quesadilla. I was worried about my salsa and cheese dip. I was like, why did I leave that? I specifically asked for it.
yeah. Good, Morgan. Definitely treat your wrist well. And I recommend this Teen Cream from Walmart. It's only $5 for a tube. But this is my favorite. It works amazing. Anytime I get any kind of like inflammation or aches and pains or any of that, I use this and it works amazing. Also, if I did not read somebody's comment and respond to it, go ahead and send it again. I'm trying not to keep scrolling back in the chat because every time somebody else comments, it kicks me back to the beginning and it just makes me mad. Morgan says it's because I had to learn Oh, CPR today. Well, okay. Yeah, CPR can be really hard on the wrist. Yeah, salon paws work really well too, Morgan. I got the Equate brand, like, back pain patches while I was down with Haley. It turned out massive. This thing was freaking huge. So I had to ask Haley to help me put it on my back. And it was not really cold, but it felt cold. It was freezing. Like, she might as well have been touching the small of my back with ice. David says my wife is an RN and works on Sunday nights, leaving me home to meet people who really she should meet. Listen, you just send her the link, and if she gets a break, which as an RN, I'm sure she doesn't really get, but she can check it out later. David, what's your wife's name? We'll say hi. Oh, Alyssa said, speaking of hormones, I flew off the handle at my mom yesterday and then was giggly after. Darn period hormones. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, David's wife, Julie, come to the dark side. Come hang out with us.
Hello, Julie. Yes, please come.
You can crochet, you can knit, you can do whatever crafty fun thing you want to do. You could not do crafty fun things and just hang out with us anyways.
Yeah, just bullshit with us, because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Am I crocheting yet? No, I don't know what to make.
It's because you're thinking about that challenge. Just don't think about it. Just pick up something and make something. You know I'm right.
I do know you're right. You know what? I've been wanting to make ditty decks.
Oh, wow, David. They celebrated their 40th this year.
Congratulations.
Yes.
She must really like you.
I tell my mom all that. I'm like, you must have really loved Papa and still love him. And she was like, I do, but at a certain point, you just get tired of putting up with stuff. But then you're like, if I was to go and love somebody else, I would have to put up with their stuff too. So then there's no point in changing anything. And I was like, no.
Listen, it's true. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say what my mind wants to say.
Please don't, especially since Chris is in the room.
Right? Like,
Don't get yourself in trouble.
it would be a joke. I would be joking, mostly.
Don't get yourself in trouble. I still need you to come down for the shower.
Right? Oh man. Okay, let's see. DJ says I always get asked if I have rewards at gas stations, and I always say no. Months later, I'm wondering why I never started rewards. Yeah, why didn't you? What were you gonna say?
Cody never did rub my back, by the way.
Well,
He has been an old man since I've gotten home. Like, y'all can ask Kat. Like, all he did was sleep Friday.
he did a nap. Oh,
I was like, my goodness. And it would be different if we actually did stuff on Thursday, but we didn't do anything on Thursday.
no, just went to dinner.
We didn't do anything on Friday, really. Because Friday, all I did was take Kat home and come back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, like, I didn't do anything. I actually took a nap yesterday. So, like,
Listen, I know why Cody didn't rub your back.
He knows he wasn't gonna get that anyways. So, because
I'm just saying. Something tells
after
me.
all that we tried to have the baby. Oh no, no, no.
What?
I told him I'm good for the next 9 months. No, Cody makes jokes like that because he knows it bothers me.
It's funny.
Yeah, he does it when he's with people who can take the joke. So he makes those jokes all the time in front of Jamie, and I'm like, you such your face going to dent it.
I thought it was funny.
I know you did. Okay, see, y'all say there's my southern twang. I feel like I hear it 24/7.
It is there 24/7, but sometimes you get a little fired up, a little sassy, and it comes out a lot stronger. Burrito says, David's gonna tell his wife that he found people just like her. He'll never judge her yarn hoard again. That's right. Right.
Okay, if
Oh.
y'all think if my southern sway is bad,
There were a few times this weekend that I had to ask Cody, say that again, because he definitely has a very strong accent, and if he's, I want to say if he's not paying attention, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. But sometimes, like, his voice will just get very quiet, or he'll kind of trail off like Haley does sometimes, and it's like, wait, what? I can't pay attention to what you're saying if I can't see your face. So, yeah.
oh yeah, Cody did that. He was like, I was trying to tell her, like, that's not on top of my priority, and she was like, do what?
Yeah.
Priority?
Like, huh?
Do what? Priority is how he said to his parents, and I was like, that's not how you said that.
No. No, it was
So
like priority.
he went from like this to like this. So I was like, I don't want to call you out because you didn't pronounce it like that the last time.
No. It was
So he's
really
a little bit
funny.
of an exaggerator too.
It was, I mean, I was laughing.
Oh, it was funny. Like, everybody thinks you're so southern, you got this twang, until they meet Cody, and then they're like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my aunt who came down, she's no longer my aunt, thank God. She was like, I didn't think there could be anybody worse than the parents just with their twang. Well, what did he say again? I think I misunderstood him. And I was like, and just kind of walked off because I wasn't paying attention, so I don't even know what he said. I was like,
Maria says, which is harder to understand, her husband's accent or Cody's southern accent?
they're about the same level to me.
Yeah. I would think that, like, your husband is a little bit worse only because I've, now seen Cody twice. And both times we've had, long periods of chat while we were together. So I'm a little more used to it now. But for me, it's just a matter of I need to be able to see. I realize that I read lips. Like, I just need to be able to see you talk. Hi, JJ. Bye, JJ. Bye, Morgan. David, are you guys like the insurance commercial? Morgan said, I don't know what to do while watching. I would say crochet, but that would be me calling the kettle black. Wolf says, Haley, you look so young. I was surprised when he heard you had a husband.
The number of times I get told that. Y'all, nothing beats the kids, though. Okay, so I did Christmas cards for the first time this year since, like, really me and Cody being together and, like, giving them out at work.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have this group of EL kids. And they, like some of them have seen me throughout the building and, like, know who I am. But most of them don't know that I'm married because, like, I don't talk about my husband at work in front of the children. So at Christmas time, I gave everybody the announcement of I'm pregnant and it's on the Christmas cards and all of that. And so our Spanish teacher put it up because she teaches our EL kids. And they were like, she's married? And, like, they were so confused because they were like, she looks like she's only 23. Like, and so the teacher was like, look at the sign she's holding. And they were like, wait, what? And so they look at the sign, they're like, what does that mean? Like, they don't have a clue. And they're like, she's gonna have a baby. No, she's too young. She can't be having a baby. That was the funniest reaction, I swear to you. So I was walking with the health teacher, and the teacher stopped me. She was like, these kids want to ask you a question. And I said, okay. So then they asked me, like, how I met my husband, what was my age, and all of this. And I said, well, I met my husband at 22. That was such a long time ago for me. Because me and Cody will be together 6 years. So,
Yay!
I know for some of y'all that have been together longer, you're probably like, oh, you're just a youngin'. Don't say that to me. That irritates me. Don't do that. Just go on putting that out there. Even for my friend Kat. Just going on putting that out there for you.
No, I'm realistically, what's much of a difference between 10 years and 6 years?
Yeah, but how long have you and Chris known each other?
It'll be 11 years this year.
You know, me and Cody have only been married 4 years. This will be the 4th year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I just say that because several people are probably married a lot longer than I have been, and they're going to come up and say, "Oh, that's I just don't." That irritates me. My own grandparents don't even do it anymore.
Yeah. It's dismissive, you know?
Yeah. But anyways, I told them, I met him at 22. I said I met him the year of the pandemic, and they were all like, "What?" Because you weren't supposed to be socializing. So
Yeah. Chris remembers more often than I do.
Cody now remembers when we got married, the day we got together, and now his parents' anniversary because we learned when we got together that my birthday and his parents' anniversary is the same day. So he now no longer has a reason to forget that day. And neither does his brother, technically, because of my birthday. So it's just funny.
Yeah, I know. Chris is a lot better with dates than I am. So, I will get there, just not quickly. David remembers the exact day. Good. Alyssa has to remind their dad sometimes.
Realistically, I put everything on the calendar. If it's not on the calendar, he doesn't remember.
I put
So
stuff
now
on the
he has.
calendar. It just doesn't
Well,
get
we
looked
have
at.
the calendar, and he marks off the days. So that's like how he knows. Like he goes in when he gets home and he checks the calendar. So he's like, we gotta put Kat and theirs birthdays on the calendar now. Because, like, you know, I talk about Archer and Rowan, and I don't talk about Chris. But, just because that's just weird that I'm still not at that point. I'm like that with all my friends' husbands, though. Like, hey, how you doing? I might hug Ross, I might not. Like, he's the only other one that I might hug. And the rest of you kind of like, okay, there you go. Now, go away.
Right. Well, I mean, Chris isn't much of a hugger either, so I don't think you got to worry about that.
No, none of the men are either, so thankfully they're not. But,
Yeah.
like, Ross initiated the hug with me at New Year's, and I was like, hey, congratulations, little mom. And I was like, no, that's no. I was like, I'll hug you, like, thank you, but, like, don't do that yet. Don't initiate the hug, because then that's weird. That's a whole new level. Like, none of Cody's guy friends have my cell phone number. I feel awkward having Cody's brother's number in my phone. Like, I'm such a, like, this is the line, don't cross it. If you need to send something to me, you go through Cody. You don't text me, because then that's when things happen. Bitches be tripping, and I'm like, no thank you. I don't want your nasty husband. I've got mine, and when I tell you I have the best at the friends group, I do. And I brag to everybody about it, because, like, Cody is the best out of all of them. He's not money hungry. He is not gone 24/7. And he actually remembers things and does household chores without having to be told to do something. All the things that are on the top of the list, he's got them. So when I tell y'all, like that's just my rule, and all of the guys love that I'm that way, because they're like, finally, because he's got a girl, like you know, like she and I have the same boundary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like there have definitely been some instances where, granted, this was before Chris could remember what your name was, but like if Chris remembers something that makes him think of Haley, like you need to send her this. So there have been a couple things, like Dr. Pepper, for instance. Prior to the pregnancy, Haley over here is a Dr. Pepper fiend, and it's like he saw something that was just absolutely ridiculously Dr. Pepper, and he's like, "You got to send this to your friend." I'm like, "Okay," so I did. Now, you know, Haley's part of the family. We talk on the phone all the time, so everybody knows Haley's name.
Even Marjorie.
Yep, that's right. But yeah. Realistically, I'm that way too. Like, I'm likely not the person that is going to be like, if you ever gave me Cody's number, I would use it for like, where's your wife? Why is she not texting me? Like,
Which means I'm dead, because typically I have my phone on me.
right. Like,
And that's the
honestly,
only reason why Cody would have your number. Is if, like, something, like, if I went into, like, y'all were coming down, for instance, you were flying down to see me, and, like, hey, Haley went to emergency labor, like, I'm coming to get you, just don't be shocked if it's just me in the truck.
mhm. Yeah,
Or, like,
like
I'm
that,
sending my mother-in-law to come pick you up. This is what she looks like.
right? Come out of the airport and there's someone with a sign. Like, who the hell are you? Oh, yeah,
No,
like that
Cody
would
would
be the
text
reason.
you so that way you could see it as you were coming off the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, Cody would probably text you off my phone.
Yeah, that's like when you do go and have Ryan, like that's what I'm expecting. I would expect that he would probably you'll be a little busy. So he'll be like,
Like,
she's
okay,
busy
so
right
y'all
now,
want to
but
know what
not urgent.
Haley's like when she's sick and incapable of taking care of herself? This is her. It's going to be a picture of me sleeping, and Ryan's just going to be laying there. I'm going to be dead. Like, not moving, like, barely breathing, like, dead. Like,
Yeah.
and y'all, and I say that jokingly, but when I tell y'all, I am not a sickly person. I don't like hospitals. Those few days, just know I will not be in the Discord. Kat will be relaying all of the messages for me because I'm liable to be very, very, very rude. And
I'm
that's
gonna
the
say
nicest way
irritable.
I can put it. It's going to be scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for
I
me, but for y'all to see me because it's going to be like, okay. We've seen Haley angry, but now we've seen her scary angry. No. Y'all don't need to see that.
I'm just really hopeful that you have a much shorter experience pushing than your sister-in-law. 'Cause, oh boy, fingers crossed.
I don't know. My mom asked me, she's like, are you going to let them induce you at 40 weeks if the baby's not ready to come? And I'm like, probably not. Now, at 40 weeks and 6 days, if they want to admit me and then they'll start trying to induce labor, then that's fine. Because I really don't want to go more than a week over.
They don't like to
But,
let you go more than a week over anyways.
but I'm not, like, at 40 weeks, I don't want to be, like, made to feel like I have to at that point.
No, and
I'm
you
gonna
just
go.
put your foot down.
Yeah, and I've already had that talk, like, with my OBGYN, and so now I just have to talk with the baby doctor, like, I plan on going completely full term as much as this baby lets me, like,
Right.
because I'm not that person. What time is
I
it?
know. With Rowan, I got induced.
Yep.
I got induced
Sorry.
a week early with him. Sorry.
It's just, I was checking to see what time it is, because he's kicking now, and it's past 8:30.
Mhm.
He has his schedule. I told Cody, get ready. Get ready. Because he's a nighttime baby like he's been being the last couple of days. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Just to see Haley going. Yes. Um. Yes. So Cody will send Kat the picture because I probably won't be in the Discord probably for the first week, so she can kind of keep y'all up to date on the pictures that I send her.
yep.
Because I'm not going to send any pictures that I don't want on the Discord.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say is it'll be very clear. Haley will say, you can share this with the Discord if you want to, but prior to that, I will not. Because
Yeah.
nobody wants their moment taken away. And getting to present your baby to somebody, that's a big deal. And you don't want somebody to do it before you get the chance. No, I know you're kidding. I was in the process of saying that before you said what you said.
Yes. No, I laugh because that's funny. Because I know you'll be the first one that when Kat says Haley's gone into labor, you're going to be the one sitting there by your phone waiting.
You know
You
what's
and
going to
Maria,
happen?
you and Maria are going to be sitting here. Okay, when's the message? When's the message? When's the message?
Here's my proposition for everyone. When Haley says that she's in labor, we all get in the Discord and we just sit and wait until she's done. That way, whatever I find out, you find out at the same time. Unless it's not allowed, and then, well, my face might say something, and you'll just have to guess.
That all depends on Cody. That will depend on me. Um, but my mother will have your number too at that point. So if Cody is too busy with me, I've told
Yeah.
her to like let the few friends that are in my contacts know, so that you, Alana, Eva, and Michaela, y'all will all get the first message.
You should just
And
throw us in a group chat for that.
yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll probably create something and be like, "Hey, Mom, I need you to go in that group chat. I need you to tell them like, hey, I'm good." If Cody can't stop, text them and say like, baby is here, Mama is good, baby is good, like, because I know Cody. If I have an middle of the night baby, which I have that feeling, like, I woke my mama up, and she gave birth to me, so I can just only imagine when they induce me, it's probably gonna be middle of the night baby. As a
Mhm.
comeback and be like, this is karma for this.
That's funny.
Yeah. Hello, Mandy.
Yes, hello.
But no, y'all will be kept in the loop. Due date is in the last week of June, so we'll hope baby makes it that far.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna have any problems realistically, because I've been doing very good about not letting my blood pressure get up and get too high.
Yeah, none of that.
And my coworkers have been they're like, have you drank water? Do you need something? Like, hey, I'm running to the store. Do you need a snack? Do you need some candy? Like they're all like, are you okay?
That's so cute.
So,
That's right,
oh,
David.
yes, I'm so excited. Everybody's like, I've been buying all these books for my baby. And everybody's like, the best thing you can do is read to them. And I'm like, I can't wait. Like, I got some old vintage, like 1990s Mickey books. So excited.
You and I need to, I mean, we could probably do it in the Discord even, but like you and I need to get together on a video chat and go through our bookshelf at some point.
Oh, how has Rowan been? Is he still been a little terror?
He was a lot better today and yesterday, but he did get in trouble today because he hit Archer in the head with a stick. So, and we had already told him a handful of times, like, you need to settle down, calm down. Oh yeah, Alyssa. Rowan was an absolute monster because I was gone. I don't want to think about that, David. I'm not pregnant right now, but I know the time is already going by pretty fast. But what was
Yeah,
it?
I remember
So,
when I met Kat, and she was trying to talk to me, but her boys were like not wanting to talk. Well, Rowan kind of did, but Rowan was not obsessed with me. He was obsessed with Laurie.
mhm.
But like Archer wouldn't speak to me, like he wouldn't say hello, and now he's like, I can hear him in the background, like, I'm on the phone with Haley, guys, I can't even hear her over y'all. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. And now, if I hear him being a turd, like if it's 5 minutes straight of them like fussing, and I can hear it, like Kat can't even like take a breath. I will finally tell him, like, look, y'all get your shit together. And then Archer gets real quiet. He's like,
Oh yeah, Archer's a sensitive one. Rowan could care less.
no. And I told Cody's like, we talked about this, Rowan is my buddy, but watch it. Archer's gonna want to be like sitting with me and stuff. You bring them. Watch it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think it makes him jealous, but I think it does bother him that I always say Rowan is my little gremlin, my little buddy, because we have a lot of the same personality traits. And I think it bothers him just a little bit, and he just doesn't want to say it. So when he finally does meet me, I'm curious to what that reaction is going to be like.
Yeah. I'm excited for it, the whole thing.
Yes.
But now I had a real heavy conversation with Rowan yesterday because Margie's asking him to do something and he's just ignoring her. And he's acting up and he's, smacking and getting too crazy. And so I made a really big deal out of, Haley and I both got you guys something, but Archer, you've been pretty good since I've been gone, so you can go ahead and have what I got you. I said, but Rowan, that you have not listened and you were grounded until later on in the week, so you are not going to get what I got you. I said, I got you a couple of things. I said, but the one thing for sure you're not going to get yet. And he was really upset about it. And then we had a conversation about, you want to keep laying your hands on your grandma? I said, you wait till I find out the next time that you put your hands on her, and I'm going to put my hands on you. I said, you're not going to like it. You're not going to stick. I said, if you still want to keep it up, the dad's got a cock friend I can call. I said, I can give him a call and he can come get you. Because you're not acting like that around here anymore. And he was wide-eyed and yeah. I told him, I said, you want to keep this up even further, I will take absolutely everything away from you. You will spend all day, every day in your bedroom with nothing. And he's like, will you take my stuffies too? I said, respectfully, your stuffies. Because that's what he likes the most.
I told you that would get his attention. Did I not?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I gave Kat the idea because my mom did it to me one time. It was midsummer, I was off my medicine, but I was 8 years old. She was like, you know better. You want to keep not doing your chores, not doing what I ask, and I'm going to just start taking things. And she would. I mean, I lost the remote one day. Then I lost the TV. Then I lost the tablet. I mean, when I tell you, and then my favorite pillow would go missing, and I would have this just random pillow sitting on my bed instead. And I was like, what is this? Where is my pillow? And then I realized Mama ain't playing. I need to get my stuff back. So I gave Kat the idea. I'm like, if you start taking away his favorite things and replacing them with stuff that he doesn't like, he gets his act together real quickly. I only know that because it worked. I won't suggest it because, it worked for me. So, if I know it works, it works. If it don't work, I don't suggest it. Because, a lot of parents don't think about that. They're like, that's rude, that's ugly. But no, it's realistically not. If they have a favorite cup they prefer to use, take that away. Give them a cup that they don't like to use. It says no.
Rowan's the kid that if you If you spank him, he will laugh at you. Like, if you yell at him, he doesn't care. But you take the tablet away and the TV, he doesn't care about that either. But you take his stuffies away, and that's the end of the world. You make him sit and time out, doing absolutely nothing, that is also the end of the world. Hi, Loretta. I'm
Hi.
crafting a dragon foot.
I'm working on another turtle shell. But yeah, same, Melissa. Like, it works. It gets your attention real quickly when you start realizing things are missing. So I got Rowan this stuffy that come with a vet bag. And it had the whole vet case inside of it. So it was a whole thing. Now that was Monday before I found out how big of a turd he was Monday night. So I told Kat that anytime I send something or that I buy something, if they're being turds and I send it, don't give it to them. Because that's not the point of me sending it. If
Right.
you know, at Christmas time it's a little differently because I get them things that they need.
Haley's frozen. There she is.
Not on my side. It's not even doing the spinny thing on me.
You're good now.
Okay. But I get them what they need at Christmas because it's we're changing seasons. So they might need. Kat might tell me like, "Hey, Archer really needs a pair of shoes. If you find someone a good deal, that's really what he needs." Or like, he really wanted some athletic shirts because that's what he likes. And bless it, they ended up being too big, and he is still.
Love them.
He is still wearing the heck out of them. I find that so
Yes, he
funny.
is. Yeah, Archer does
And-
not care. He swims in them because it's like an adult small, I think. And he swims in them, but he still loves them. He loves the material because it's soft, it's not too heavy, and it has a hood.
And then one has holes.
Yes, he loves the thumb holes in the sleeves. But he also likes the fact that he can wear it at any time of the year. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit, Alyssa.
But, so, Rowan still hasn't gotten to use his birthday gift card I got him because he just can't get his act together. And his birthday was in January, y'all. 2 months ago. Oh, what did Archer think about his bracelet?
He thought that was really super cool. He thought that the tracking was going to happen through the bracelet. He's like, well, how am I supposed to see it on this? I was like, it doesn't work like that. That it's an app. And he's like, why do I have to follow this specific shark? Why can't I follow a different one? It's like, because this is the one that you bought. Or whatever. Like, so we haven't opened the app yet. So I think once we get into it, like, and then he thought that it was going to be like the shark is wearing a camera and he can see what it's like living under the water. Like, no. So you just get to see it like on a map where it goes. So Archer's a tricky kid.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was technically old enough for something like that, but he's kind of at that age to where, he doesn't like stuffed animals. He's too big for certain things, and it's like, y'all, it was very hard to find something for Archer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Archer
when
did really like the tigers though that we found.
oh, good. Yeah. I'll have
Apparently
to
I
do that
forgot that he likes the white tigers. So there's that.
Well-
But still,
That I can send in his birthday.
he
Unless he
definitely
ends up needing
still
shoes.
isn't.
And then if he needs shoes, then I will buy a pair of shoes. Because that's when they'll go on sale. So
Probably.
I'll have to get him some tennis shoes in his favorite color or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He seems to like the high top shoes.
Interesting.
But yeah. I think the compression, like they just fit better. But the ones that I ordered for him, they do fit really well. But the elastic shoelaces that are in them, the elastic is so tight because they're new and stiff that they're hard to get on. So, like, we can get them on, but I have to help him, and which isn't too big of a problem. But at the same time, I can always send them back and ask for a new size, the next size up. And then he'll be good for those for a long time. And by the time that he's actually in a size 2, then it'll be loose enough around the ankle that it won't be hard to put on.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know because Racker Room will do their Converse on sale. But I don't want to get him something if he can't tie his shoes.
Yeah, he can't yet.
And he's about at
But
the
that's,
age that he really needs to start learning how to tie his shoes.
oh, I know.
So,
I do know that.
but then that way, he can loosen them and tighten them as he needs to. So once I feel
Mhm.
like he starts tying shoes, I feel like it won't take very long.
Yeah.
For him to prefer those.
I will be right back. I have to use the potty. And I finished one dragon foot. I'll be back.
I started this scrap again Thursday night, and the big pot is almost gone. Nice. Yeah, I started winding yarn today. From the yarn I have been using just periodically. And like taking the balls of scrap yarn I have and winding them into cakes so I can store them better in the living room. So I've been doing that today. And so I've got some projects I'm going to do with those this week. I need to make turtles. So what I'm doing is I'm prepping a whole bunch of shells and then I will start just making turtles. Because I feel like once I got the shell done in all the different colors, then I can just start picking them as I need them. That and I need to work on dragons. I need to do a couple more of the Sir Pebbles the dragon. I'm gonna do some crochet roundups here starting soon. So once I get several things made, I'm gonna do crochet roundups with things that I've made and like tell y'all some of my favorite things that I make about these and like what patterns are there and all this other. So oh my, that is a video I never finished filming. Film that forever. Yeah. Y'all, that's why I film videos. I used to film them throughout the week, but then like I realized if I could just film them in certain parts, like film here, go ahead and film my intro, film some throughout the week in little clips, that I don't actually have to edit, and then like my updates, and then I film the outro, and then I'm done. I put all the videos together, and they're done. I don't edit everything at once. Everybody typically sits and they edit the video all in one go. I don't. I film my intro, I edit it. I save it in CapCut. I film my update. I edit my update. Put it with the other video. I film the next update. Edit that update. Then I will go and film my outro, edit my outro, put them all together, and then upload it. And it just works out so much better for me personally to do it that way. Because then I don't have to sit there for hours on end staring at a computer screen.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about my process of editing.
Her process gives me a headache.
Long. Always so long. Thanks, Alyssa.
Yeah. But, y'all, I'm probably going to get in the Discord probably about 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Which Kat will probably be able to hop in about 2:45-ish my time. She's got to get the kids off the bus because there'll be 3 her times. So the kids get off the bus. She'll be able to get them in and get them situated and then be able to hop in.
Yeah.
So.
Depending on what time I wake up, I might be able to before getting the kids off the bus. Just depends.
Yeah. Well, I just won't be able to before 1.
Yeah.
So. Which is fine because you're not going to get up before noon anyways.
Night. I did today.
Yeah, but you went to sleep a lot earlier last night too.
Yeah.
I'm working on turtle shells, so that way once I start getting all my turtle shells in the different colors, I can just start grabbing them when I feel like making a turtle, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. This is typically what I do in January, but like January, like it was so not a turtle month for me. I just couldn't sit there and do the same thing because turtle shells just get repetitive, and I was not feeling it.
Something tells me part of it too is because we both were like, we're doing turtle next week. And then neither of us wanted to do turtles.
Mm-mm.
Does anybody else want to absolutely avoid something that they need to do? Because that's me.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
going to ask you Wednesday. You want to do another live because I won't have to go to work Thursday, and
Sure.
we can do another late night. Oh, that's the air conditioner. I thought the rain come down. I was like, oh my gosh.
I was like, what? Because I didn't hear anything. Yeah, we could go live on Wednesday.
Yeah. All right now. we
Your
got
power
weather
is
coming
different.
in. Yeah, and this air conditioner pulls a lot of energy, so it does make the lights flicker when you first turn it on. I don't know if I've ever told you that. So
No.
like if it so in the middle of the night, if it cuts off and it cuts back on, and you feel like the fan kick off, just know that that's the air conditioner kicking back on. So it just pulls that energy for a minute.
Good to know.
Yeah. So. Well, you're the only one that comes and really stays, besides like my uncle and my grandparents.
Yeah.
And when they come and stay, it's typically not cold. It's warm. It's typically cold. So
Yeah. And especially for you guys.
yeah.
Like, it was Well, Friday when we were leaving, it was chilly enough outside that, like, Haley and Cody had a little space heater going in the living room. But right, kind of. That's alright. It's fine. We're just having a chill day, you know? But I'm sitting here in that spare room, and I got the air conditioner set down to 62. I just could not. I was so warm. And it's not even like, I think I was wearing just shorts and a t-shirt, and I couldn't even cover up with the sheet. It was so warm. I was sweating.
Yeah.
But then we were all sweating that on Friday before leaving because my suitcase was not closing.
So we have learned what Kat does not need to bring with her. And from now on, only bring yarn that you're going to use on the plane. Because anything you want to make here, you can just use my yarn.
I didn't know what I was going to use on the plane.
I know.
And I didn't know how much I was going to need.
I know, but you're going to need to start doing that. You're going to have to just, like, learn to pick things to make. Or bring colors where you can make multiple things in. That way you're not having to worry about that. Typically, white, black, pink, gray. Those are going to be your 4, like, top. And when bringing pink, bring a smaller skein. Unless you're going to make pigs, and then you bring a big skein.
Right. I mean, I went through a lot of the yarn. And, I mean, I ran out. I ran out of yarn that I had in my bag. Because the whole flight from Atlanta to Pittsburgh, I couldn't crochet. I had to just sit there. And it was so frustrating. We did not get a picture of my suitcase while closing it. I don't know where we would have. Like, literally, we had to call her husband in to help close it because it would not zip. And, Haley, I don't know if I told you, but on that flight from Atlanta to Pittsburgh, the flight attendant literally had to beat the suitcase into the overhead compartment because it was that tight of a fit. And I couldn't have checked it if I wanted to because the machine went down. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my experience. It was really funny though. Like, Haley and I were both practically sitting on these vacuum seal bags to get them to seal, like, to vacuum out all the way. We had to repack a couple of them to get them to seal flat.
Because Kat didn't want to fold her dirty clothes. She just wanted to shove them in there. I'm like, fold them. I told her that before she vacuum sealed it. No, it'll be okay.
It was not okay.
Because once you ball stuff up, it won't completely go flat. I got pee though.
Okay. I probably could have put one of the skeins of yarn into my backpack, but not easily. Oh yeah, it was so funny. Like, but I did not crush Haley's foot this time with anything heavy. So that was a plus. But yeah, like, we were struggling because it's one of those, like, hard suitcases, and it kept trying to close, but it was trying to close like crooked, so then it didn't want to zip. We had to rearrange things a whole bunch of times to get it to close. Like, it was so frustrating. And then Yeah, so, like, I was sitting on it, she was trying to sit on it, Cody had to come in, and he just used his freaking arms and fished it. I'm like, "We got muscles over here." And it was a whole deal. We were both exhausted after that, and it got really freaking hot after that. I felt like I was having a hot flash.
Well, that and then Kat didn't want to take my advice. Like, every time I would tell her how to pack something, she'd be like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, girl, do you really want to keep this bag? Because Maria got us stuff, so we have a pink bag. Well, she just shoved everything in the pink bag and doing it that way. I'm like, no. We gotta make this in this area flat. Let's get to lay flat. And then she almost squished Archer's book.
Listen, yes,
Well, I
Kat
just
is
finally
stubborn.
told her, flip it over, unzip it, flip it over, move. And I just started doing it. I made her move. This toy from Maria, do the boys care if it's in the box? No. And I put the toy in the box, in the thing. Threw the box away. I was like, no, we are not doing this. So needless to say, yeah, she did just drop that, by the way. I did catch that, by the way.
Thank goodness it landed, like, on my chair between my foot and my thigh. Like, oh, did you see the panic on my face?
I did. I did not want to be like, was I the only one that caught that?
I got those, like, pins and needles feeling shortly after. Like, oh my
I know
god.
you were like,
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, I was gonna say I'm trying to see if I caught it. Like, I want to watch the replay. Because it's always on freaking bobble stitches, man. How far back did I go? Way too far back. For real. For real, Alyssa. I got it. It just flies out of my hand sometimes, guys. Whoa. Man. I definitely need to stop doing that. I don't even understand how it keeps happening.
I don't know.
I don't know if I just instinctively let go or what.
Now I am working on a spider in the ivory tweed.
Ooh.
Because I'm looking at the spiders that I have, and I'm like, I feel like I just need a bigger variety. So I'm just, as things come up, I'm just making a spider.
You could just do one in every color that you have.
Do you know how long that would take me?
Not really that long. You make the spiders pretty quick.
I can. I really can.
And they sell pretty well, so, like, you're gonna need them.
Yeah.
Yes, Alyssa, it was so good. I need to make something jumbo here before too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on Anchor some this week too. My jumbo anchor I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
I need to work on it.
I don't know what I want to work on. I know that I still need a lot of things. A lot of things.
I mean, your booth was girlfriend. I ain't seen your booth that empty in a long time.
Oh, I know it. I know it. It looks really sad.
But y'all, she should have just taken my advice. Beginning of the year, she just
I was making all
did the
Sarah
thing.
went. Yep, that was my turn.
Well, mine did it earlier because I lost internet connection for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So mine will probably redo it later because I'm only at an hour and 16 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I was making all the things though. It's not that I wasn't making the things. I wasn't expecting to have such a freaking killer market there with the oddities thing.
See, but I told you you would. I warned you what would happen.
All
You
right.
don't listen. Like, I'm not your friend that's going to give you advice for now. I'm giving you advice for like 3 months down the road. I'm your friend that thinks ahead. I don't think present day. Because when present day comes, if I'm having a bad day, I'm not going to be able to think about what I need to do.
It was the oddity at the oddities. Ooh, if I was to have a stash of things at Haley's, what would it be? Like, do you mean my own yarn stash or what?
Well, that's realistically what I was thinking about. If you end up becoming where you come down like twice a year, leaving a rolling cart in the craft room and be like, okay, but you bring your stuff in your suitcase that you know your favorite things that you're gonna need to wear. But then like you leave like 2 pairs of shorts, you leave 2 pairs of pants, you leave a dress, then you leave undergarments, all in that thing. Like we buy that, leave it here in the
Yeah,
rolling cart. And then you don't have to worry about bringing that stuff if you're only going to be staying those days.
that's fair.
I've actually thought about her doing that, y'all. If she's going to come down and stay with me at least twice a year. Because realistically, I can't limit her on the yarn that she needs to bring. Kat is so indecisive and it drives me crazy.
It drives
And
me crazy too.
if I need to make it easier, I will. Like, hey, let's go buy a toothbrush. Let's go buy some toothpaste. And let's leave everything that you're going to need like that here. So all you have to do is bring your medicine, your yarn, and whatever else you need to crochet with. We will have a thing
Mhm.
of your mousse up underneath the counter. Your hair products up underneath the counter. Like, we'll have your own little section in the bathroom. Someone comes and asks, oh, that's my friend. Don't mind that.
Like, don't worry about that. It's fine. Realistically, if I would be coming twice a year, that would be a thing we could just leave in the shed.
But yeah,
Get just a little, like, just a small tote or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it all in there, a lid that locks just in case mice or whatever. But
Yeah.
Angel says, hello, ladies. Sorry so late hopping on. You're weather aware right now since strong storms are heading your way. Gross. Freaking Thor cutting down the tree. Ugh. Listen, I'm just glad that your power finally came back on. Right? Did I read that? Am I remembering that correctly? Okay, I have 4 little dragon feet and 2 ears. And I don't know if I showed you, but this is the yarn that I'm using.
See, that's the one of the marbles I don't have.
This is my favorite color, and I've never actually used it. It's one of those ones that I want to hoard because I don't want to waste it.
And I think I didn't get that because when Amazon had them on sale, that was the one color that wasn't on sale. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah. Well, you're not as much as a pink girly anyways.
No, but I was gonna get it because, like, realistically, like, I'm making all the things in these colors. So, like, with
Yeah.
this that's left, I'm gonna make sure, like, I get a dragon out of this because I made one in the blue and the reddish one,
Mm-hmm.
and then make, like, turtles and snakes and stuff out of it later. Or maybe some mini leggy froggies out of this. Because I need
Yeah.
more colors than the mini leggy froggies. But I don't know. I'm not in the mood to make it, so I'm like, if I have some of this left, great. But if not, I have the tie dye, the key lime, the Caribbean, because like the teal sold for me more
Mm-hmm.
than the others. So like I
Yeah.
have all my dark greens left, so I need brighter green.
Yeah. Angel, I'm glad that it finally came on. It's crazy that it was out for so long. That's so stupid. And that the lady was nasty to you when you called. Like, that's just crap. I know. Isn't it such a pretty color? I wish that they had, like, a dedicated line for this. Like, I know that because they did the same types of colors in Bernat Big or Extra. And what did they call it? They're calling it Galaxy or Celestial or something like that. And, like, just have a whole freaking line in this. You have tie-dye, which has very few colors. Like, there's so many of them. I don't think I did see Snugglebean's newest plushie. Alyssa
I've
says,
seen
guess
it.
who's going... What is it?
A raccoon.
Alyssa says, guess who's going to blow a third of her refund check from taxes on market items? I have the Amazon cart ready to go when that money gets dropped in the account. Nice. Oh, she's making a possum now?
Yeah, so I know she was gonna make something new, but like her raccoon is the one that just released. Cause
Okay.
Naughty Cook and them tested it and showed it like last week.
Okay.
And did you
I
see
want...
where on Stacy's retreat that Katie the Celestial Homebody got to go on it again?
No, I haven't watched the video if she made one.
Oh no, she didn't make a video.
Okay. And where did you see it?
Well, you know, I watch Robin and all them their lives and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
Katie popped in and says, "Hello from me, Stacy, and April." And I was like, I wondered if you were going.
Right. I know that she popped in for a little bit last year, but I didn't know if she was going to go or not this year.
Yep.
Great.
I know
What are
Stacy said that there may not be a video this week. If there is, it'll be later.
I need to catch up on her videos anyways.
Yeah, I know Tara might have a video. Stacy, April, probably Katie. They'll all probably have a video of some kind from the crochet retreat. Bobble Stitch Queen went.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany went. Faith and Cully Crochet Creations went. A girl on Instagram called Mixing Up Stitches went. I forget her name. I know who she is. Freckle Brunette on Instagram went. I don't know if anybody else went.
I don't know.
I follow all of them either on the platform or on their YouTubes, so like I've seen it. So yeah. But like I said, they're also older ladies and they're all more chilled, so that's why like I keep up with some of them.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, I did catch up on all of Haley from Crochet Corner's videos. She is not my person. Her, Stitches by Patty. Who else? There's somebody else I'm forgetting. They're just not my people. They're just so bubbly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, no, thank you.
I don't
Like,
watch Patty's videos. I used to, but I just don't find myself going back to them. And I like Haley's videos. I like the content in them more than anything. Like the actual content of what she's doing is great. Her energy level has me jealous because I wish I had that amount of energy.
Kat, I know she's a good, like 5 or 6 years younger than I am. So,
Oh yeah,
I
she's
mean that.
young.
I mean if that tells you anything.
Yeah, she just graduated college.
Yeah. What did somebody at my work tell me? They were like, you know, for someone to be low energy as you are, you can get a lot done. Because we were in a meeting, we were waiting one day, and I was just sitting there, and I was getting it. Like, I zoned out everybody. And this, my military biology person come up and, like, tap me on the shoulder. She says, are you breathing? And I said, I will fight you right now. Like, you just messed up my mood. And, like, my principal, all of them are looking at me, they're like, you haven't even eaten yet. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, and
Well, it was a big thing because I had just found out I was pregnant.
oh, okay.
So a lot of them, so the few that knew were like, hey, you need to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Right, like you better do this before it makes you sick.
Well, like, I wasn't nauseous because, like, I literally was doing things. And so, like, my coworkers, like the one I work with, especially, like, I think she's learned. We all don't sit at the same table. Like, I am a biology person. That's my people. I sit with them in the meeting.
Yeah.
You know, the other two sit together. she just ends up sitting by herself in her other places. Because, you know, certain people have to, like, sit in certain places.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I just sit with my people.
Like, I like you and your nerdy self.
Oh, but we be cutting up, too. We'll be sitting in the very back, not paying attention. We all multitasking over here. And the military person's trying to close my computer. And she's like, why are you looking up yarn? Because it's on sale. Shh. I'm sitting there like, okay, I need to add this to my cart. I need to add this to my cart. I need to add this to my cart. She's like, you're not even probably going to buy it right now. I said, that's not the point. The
Yeah.
point is that it's on sale. So I'm going to add it to my cart. And then once I add everything to my cart, depending on how much it is, I'm going to just go ahead and order it. So just leave me alone.
Uh-huh. It's like,
And
always the big
also,
one.
I leave my cart built because even when it's not on sale, like if I run out of a color, I'll add it to my cart. If I run out of another color, I add it to my cart. And when I get enough for free shipping, click, I place the order. And if I'm
Yeah.
out of $5 but haven't reached free shipping, I will go ahead and add, okay, what am I low on that I can see? Okay, I might need another scan of this. I might need another scan of this. I might need another scan of this. And just slip one in there until I hit free shipping. Or I'm like, I haven't seen this color. I haven't used this color. Let me just try it. And like place them in my cart and go ahead and place the order because I need the other colors.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Where do the ears go? Would actually tell me.
What dragon are you making?
Diddy.
Oh, yeah. I still have never made that dragon.
It's adorable. It's just a hard pattern because it's written in UK term.
Ah.
I don't mind it. That's just me. Let's see. 1829. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Get our ears crocheted in here. The giant dragon that was at the Ohio Fair, who made that and who was the pattern creator, if you remember. Maria made it, and it is a KP Creations. Who makes the Snuggle Dragon? The big one.
Don't get me the lion. You could check out Tara Old Soul Factory. She made the exact same one.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, I don't know though,
It might be
because I know
Red Mill.
KP Creations has a lot of them, but I don't know if that was hers. You know, I don't make. That's not my favorite movie, so like I just don't make it.
It's cute. Yes, you could message Maria. Angel shared the screenshot. Screenshot for what? I don't know. David says, I talked to the missus and gave her the live stream info, so she may be joining us when she can. She's a hardcore fiber artist, hobby fan. Love that so much. We will love to have her. Join us. Join us. in Discord chat.
Yeah, she tagged you in it. I know it popped up on my screen.
Oh, I'm seeing all of these chats now. I'm sorry, guys. I missed that completely.
Hey, did you see in the 7-day crochet challenge I did include a day how you market prep? Did you see the rainbow day?
Yes.
I made sure to include that because if anybody knows Kat, she makes one in every color.
Yes, I do. David says, according to her age has nothing to do with fiber arts. That's right. We're all living in our granny era right now. Oh my gosh, that possum's so cute. That is adorable. Kathy's not here tonight, but she's having a migraine. Oh. And yes, I know, I'm the slowpoke. I always am. I was eating and napping before that.
Y'all, but Kat had a reason to be like real lazy today. You know, she didn't sleep a whole lot, like the day she was traveling.
No. Literally, I got off of my plane on Friday, didn't get home until 5 in the morning. Slept, woke up before 11 in the morning to go to a market that was not over until 6 o'clock. Did not come back home. I think I was back home.
At 8, you text me.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, it was around
8:15
7:30.
because she texted me and said that you and we're gonna grab Rowan.
Yeah.
8:15 your time because it was 7:15 on my phone.
Yeah, I think it was probably like 7:30 or 8 that I had pulled in and knew that he was gonna be going to bed here shortly, so I gathered him up and we came upstairs, and I wasn't sure if I was going to just go to bed or nap, and this was yesterday. So I did not fall asleep until almost 11 o'clock. I thought it was closer to 10, but then my phone notified me essentially that I didn't put it down till 10:40. So even though I laid down at 7 or at 8 something, I still didn't fall asleep until almost 11. So I slept through the whole night and woke up today before 10 o'clock. Oh, I bet, Angel. I bet.
Oh, I had to deal with her snoring, y'all. To last night we got in bed. To guess who started snoring his head off, and I was livid
So sorry.
so badly. Because it was like, oh, I can finally sleep. Everybody is gone. The dog is back at her house. My friend is not here. I don't have to worry about her. Like, like, I love when Cat comes, but I am also very much of a homebody. So when people leave and they're finally gone, I'm like, my body's like, it can
Yeah.
finally relax. So,
Yeah. Socializing is exhausting.
Yeah. So when Cody started snoring, I was like,
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I'm gonna have to talk to Chris and see, like, if I snore like that regularly. Because maybe he's just being nice for my benefit. I don't know. But I felt so bad, guys. Yes, I do know what a CPAP machine is. I was tested for sleep apnea as a kid. I have not been tested for it as an adult. I don't know if I quit breathing when I'm sleeping. Haley thought that I might have once or twice, but I don't really
not,
know.
not because of your snoring. So, y'all, Kat got very congested because, we went to the zoo Monday night. So, like, Sunday night, I didn't notice that she stopped breathing at all. But Monday night, like, I got up to go to the bathroom and I laid back down. And she turned over and she started snoring, but then she got real quiet. Like, all in the back of her throat. I was like, hey, 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 turn over. Oh. And I was like, are you trying to choke yourself to death?
Apparently.
So I don't know if, because she did get very dry mouth during the night. So I don't know if it was laying flat because as soon as she turned over onto her back, that's when I noticed it would happen. If she turned over on her stomach and got real still and flat, like her head came off the pillow, I would notice that she would be like, there's something stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, turn over, do something. You are not breathing. Not to say that she wasn't breathing. All I could hear was the gargling of something in the back of her throat. I'm like, girl, you're going to end up choking on it. Roll over.
Those are my tonsils. Stace has to have his no matter what. He literally stops breathing. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. But no, like, that was the only time. Like, I think it was because she was really congested. Because she come down to the south right when the rain and the pollen and the wind and all of our fun things we have in the south, our spring showers were coming up. And cute. So I think it was more of that. Like, her allergies were like, the medicine was wearing off. And
Yeah,
she was
I
getting,
have really bad allergies.
she was just getting flat in her sleep. So, like, I'm just like, I'm that good friend. Hey, roll over. Do something. Roll over. And you could tell I woke her up enough that roll over. You're snoring. You're doing something. Roll over. Oh, I'm sorry. And then she'd roll over and it would quit.
Yeah, I'd be
The
dead.
snoring never did stop. But I was not about to have her choke on something because I was not about to have to call Chris off of Kat's phone and be like, hey, look, we had to go to the hospital. Your wife tried to die on me.
Yeah, we're exploring a lot of medical things with me right now. So one thing at a time. Do I want to use? What was it?
I don't even bother to wake Cody up unless he wakes me up. If he wakes me up, then he's snoring loud enough to, like, be cutting logs. And I'm like, excuse you, sir. Roll over.
Honestly, I could imagine Haley like, you better shut up or I'm gonna make you shut up. And like I felt absolutely terrible because I know that she's already getting really shitty sleep right now. No one wants to make that worse. And then on top of that, like nobody wants to snore and like keep their friends awake. I felt so bad. Sorry, I'm trying to find the backs of my eyes. Claiming maybe saving his life. That's fair. That's fair. Or not it.
Yeah. But I've kind of learned that I don't sleep well with other people, like besides Cody. Like I just don't.
Which is fair. I
Because
didn't.
I'll tell my mom. Shh. Now her, I don't mind throwing a pillow at her. If we're staying somewhere and she starts snoring, I'll get a pillow and be like, Mom, I'm gonna throw this at you. Like, shut up.
I will smother you. You don't knock it off.
Just because, like, she is that person who she doesn't snore often. If she gets still and she's tired, she's gone. And she is just snoring. And then I feel bad because like I know like she has to share a queen size bed with my dad and their dog, and the dog likes to push on her to take her side of the bed. So, and you know, you have me. I am that person. I stay on my side of the bed. Like, don't come and touch me in the middle of the night. And Kat's foot got very close one time. And I woke up, I was like, because like I was trying to turn over, and like when I stretched, like my foot touched hers, and I was like, when did her foot get on my side of the bed? But I guess I touched her foot, so she moved her leg back over. She didn't even know. I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You know what? I'm the person
That.
too that when I sleep, I am like on the edge of the bed. Oh no!
Y'all, I'm just so glad we had a king size bed and not a queen, because I don't know if we would have made it into queen.
Maybe not.
No, like we had a gap for a reason.
Yeah. It was realistically, it was really a good thing because Haley doesn't move much in her sleep. Like once she's found her spot, she's in her spot. But I toss and turn and roll all night. Terrible. I hate it. Good night, Angel.
Good night.
David, that is so funny. Yeah. So like that, I'm glad that the bed was also very soft because like you could not feel too much of what was going on. Sorry, I'm struggling here, guys. So very enclosed and like I don't have any space to do anything. And I spilled my drink. I'm trying to clean it up so it doesn't get sticky. Oh, I'm so glad you have a good sleep schedule now, Alyssa. Yeah, I know we're only like 6 minutes away from 11 o'clock, so.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. I'm hoping to finish the spire. But if not, okay.
I would probably stay on long enough to finish, not on here, but, well, I'll probably stay up a little longer than that. I'm going to finish my dragon. David says, what time zone are you in? So I'm in Eastern time zone.
Central.
Where do these around 4 and 5? Almost 8 p.m. there. So we usually have Solian hanging out with us, and Solian is in California. I can't remember where. I can't remember. Melissa says I was not good last night. 3 a.m. I got up to go to the bathroom and was as white as a ghost and had to lay my head on the cold tub to stop myself from passing out. Ooh, goodness, girl. Yeah. TMI, but when's the last time you've been to a gynecologist? Because your cycle should not be making that regular thing. Unless you're dealing with like endometriosis or PCOS or something like that. Or like an irregular pap smear, all kinds of stuff like that. Like that's a concerning symptom. That was you eating food that made you sick yesterday? Are you sure? I'm not a huge fan of these. I think they'll be alright once they're in. Like, I want to do the red pupil with like hot pink. I think it'll be alright once it's there. Oh, wait. Really cool. Love a good pool. I'm using my new safety eye sinker thing. Sorry, David. Raj, I don't want to talk about World War III. Unless you're referring to a woman's cycle as that, and then yes. Alyssa, pretty sure I'm good today and my week showed up. The food was so salty, it was like eating straight salt from the shaker, and it did not agree with me. Okay. So trust you. But I still think that you should schedule an appointment, girly. Even if that wasn't just yesterday. No one's time should be that terrible. Especially not every time.
Alyssa, take what she's saying with a grain of salt, because this is a girl who also don't go to a doctor for her own stuff and procrastinates. Let's look at how long it took for her to go get her blood drawn.
Listen. Do as I say, not as I do.
You can't give nobody advice.
I mean,
No, you
I
can't.
can,
No,
I just
no,
don't
ma'am.
take it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I should have taken the plastic off of these first. I can't imagine young unmarried guys being safe here. Listen, a few of them to hang out. We'll see, Alyssa. Call and schedule the appointment now, and then you'll be ready in 8 months.
Okay, girly. Go in bed.
Hang on. Let me pick up my feet. I forgot that these existed.
Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Yes.
Have a good, healthy breakfast to get that brain going.
Yes. I know. I was like, do I want to study tonight anymore? And I was like, no. I need to make
No.
sure, like, I go and get a good night's sleep. And it's going to be what it is. It's going to be what it is tomorrow. So,
Well, and a lot of times too, all of that crash studying, like right before, it doesn't stick. There are lots of studies that say that. So you're better off.
I mean, I might do some practice test questions beforehand after I eat breakfast. But I'm not going to really, like, stress about it.
Right. All right.
All right.
Well, good night. Good luck. You got this.
I ain't
We'll see you
worried.
tomorrow.
I'm not stressed.
That's
But
right.
good night, guys.
Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to like the live. Come hang out on Wednesday. Bye.